Yo, what's good with y'all? Now, this is part 2, right? The law of potentiality, right? This part of the book really kind of opened my mind a little more, right? So let me go back to the book, right? Once again, it's the the 7 spiritual laws of success, right? And here, let me go to it right now. One of the things that it was talking about was money, right? And what it even is, right? Okay, I'm gonna get right into it right now. So how can you experience the law of potentiality? One way is through practice of silence and meditation. This means tuning out of the world and taking time to simply be. In the Bible is the expression, be still and know that I am God. Stillness is the first requirement for manifesting your desires. Because in stillness, you connect with the field of pure awareness and infinite organizing power. Imagine throwing a little stone into the pond and watching it ripple. That's what you do when you go into silence and introduce your intention. Even the faintest intention ripples across the field of universe consciousness that connects your desire with everything else. The field can orchestrate an infinity of details for you, but if your mind is like a turbulent ocean, you could also throw the Empire State Building onto it and you wouldn't notice a thing. So basically what it's trying to say, if you didn't get it yet, is that if you are always thinking about shit, you're always like having anxiety, or you're always thinking about the past, or always thinking about shit that is negative, you're going to create negative things to come back in your life, right? So that's what you're attracting. Your mind is like a magnet. So that's what happens. And same thing in the opposite way. If you want to manifest your most desirable desires, you can do it. Easy. Now, the only thing is this. You gotta be still. You gotta tap into the power. The way you do that is by being quiet and meditating. Because when you do this allows you to remember, and not to remember, but to be, you know what I mean? To be and be in awareness, right? And when you are in awareness, that's who you really are, right? I like to say this all the time. Think about it. I ask people all the time. I'm gonna ask you this right now, and you answer it honestly. Do you think that you are your thoughts? Now, if you said you do think you're your thoughts, then how come you don't have fucking ears in your brain to hear them? Right? When I say something in my brain, I can't literally hear myself outside, right? Like if somebody's talking, I can't hear them. I can hear them. And if I'm talking right now, you can hear me. But if I say something in my head, you won't be able to know what I said. But I do, right? But there's no ears in my head. So my point is this, that what is hearing those thoughts in my head? What is that? What is hearing me? That's the awareness. That's your awareness. Because you are aware. You're aware of those thoughts. That awareness that isn't talking, is just listening. That's you. That's what you're here to remember. And that's what I got from this chapter. So if you really want to tap into the law of pure potentiality, which is just basically meditation, basically being still and just being. Some of the things that you could do is 1, take time each day to be silent, to connect with your spirit, just to be. Practice non-judgment. Begin each day with the statement, today I should not judge nothing that occurs, and throughout the day, remind yourself the statement each time you catch yourself judging. And the reason you don't want to judge is because when you always think about this is wrong, this is good, this is bad, it causes a lot of turbulence. And remember, when there's a lot of turbulence caused in your thinking, it could be like an Empire State Building falling. Remember that, okay? And then commune with nature. Silently observe the intelligence within everything. Watch the sunset. Listen to the sound of ocean, or simply smell the scent of a flower. So all you got to do is just be. When you see in nature, when you are in nature, it's more easier to just be. Because when you are just being, you're just in the moment. You're not thinking about the past, the present, the future. You're just in the present. So when you're just in the present, it gives you the chance to be in the law of potentiality, because you get to become anything. It's potential, right? Anything you want, because you're in this moment right now. You can bring this into life. You can bring this into life. You can become this. You can be rich. You can do this. You can go over here. You know what I'm trying to say? So it all depends on you and what you want to do. Once again, I'm not perfect and I'm still working on it. Just working on it. Literally. Like I do this all the time, but I have a lot of habits that fuck me over. And I have to do it again and again and again, and I always fail, bro. And that's the truth, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. But look, I'm gonna get serious. I'm gonna get serious about my spiritual. But my spiritual side, bro, because the spiritual side is the way that really gets you the most easy. Think about it. Imagine God put us in earth right now. There's no jobs. It's just you. There's nothing, bro. It's just you. So what would be the point in life? Is it just to build and die? Just to build a house or build a home and then just die? Or is it to really just learn more about yourself? Or is it more to tap in within your spiritual health and your soul and your spirit, bro? It's more about that, bro, because that's the most important thing about life. Because when you leave, you can't leave the money. You can't leave with the money, but you can leave with the knowledge that you learned in this world. So remember that. Make sure y'all type in for the next video. Make sure y'all like and let me know what y'all think.